Welcome to Klash Entertainment TV. I'm your host, Chanise Thompson. Today we're at the London Fashion Week for the Autumn and Winter 2014 collection at the Retrogression show for Danish Wakeel at the luxury quintessential British and boutique hotel Gore at the Royal Borough of Chelsea in Kensington. Stay tuned while we interview some of these individuals here today, from Danish to the makeup artists and some of the models. So just stay tuned. Bye. Welcome back to Klash Entertainment TV, and as I mentioned before, we're at the London Fashion Week Autumn and Winter collection for the Retrogression show for Danish Wakeel, and I'm standing here next to Ian Masser. Is that it? Correct. The official Ed makeup artist for the team today. So hi, how are you?
Hello, I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. How do you find it today? Is it okay, like, working with these models? Because I see a lot of models here today, so you have to be doing makeup artists for all of them. How many people do you have on your team first? Let's just say.
We've got 6 makeup artists and we've got 6 hairstylists, working on about 30 people today.
And how are you finding that?
Absolutely fine. I picked a really strong team. I picked a really positive and hardworking team who I know. So I just gave them my brief and they just get on with it. They're really, really good.
Okay, so we know that we're at the second day of London Fashion Week for the Danish Wakeel Retrogression show. How do you find Danish collection so far?
The reason I like working with Danish's collections is because they're always slightly different. I came from main runway yesterday at Fashion Week, which was very standard Fashion Week. Yeah. With Danish, it's always very different. It's always slightly edgy, pushy, and I really like it. That's why I work with him.
Okay, so if anyone, like any of my guests out there, want to know your name, like to find you, book you for any show, how can they get in contact with you?
You can find me on Twitter, IanMH. Or you can find me on Facebook, Ian Masser, or on my website, ianmasser.com.
Okay, thank you very much, Ian, and look forward to be watching the show. Are you looking forward to the show?
Absolutely, I can't wait to sit out there and have a look at it.
Well, I am also, so just stay tuned. I'll be interviewing some more of these individuals. Bye. Welcome back to Klash Entertainment TV, and I'm here with Bobby Bicker, the body art for today's show for the Retrogression show for Danish Wakeel for the London Fashion Week. And as you can see, she's doing the body paint. Could we see over here the body paint? I already took 3 hours, 3 hours to do. I'm just going to ask her more questions about the art and the work that she's doing for today. So hi, Bobby.
Hello. Hi.
How are you today?
I'm great. A little bit tired, and we're rushing because you only have 30 minutes left, and I have to get this guy ready.
Okay,
and I have
really
to
pretty
the model as well. Yes, he's very, very. Has a 6-pack and very good model.
And he's been doing this for 3 hours. Like, you've been standing up for 3 hours doing this. Yes. So how do you find that?
He's used to, though, because I paint him almost every week.
Oh, really?
Yes, he's my main model.
Okay. Well, this is really nice. Like, if you, the public, can see it. Like, could you tell us more about the painting itself?
It's going with the theme. Danish sent me this a picture, and he wanted something like this, so that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
There we go.
Can you see? Really nice. So you're a very talented painter, as I can see, to get that off.
I like to think so. I've studied art since I was 4, so yeah.
Okay. So what's the difference between doing the show today? Because as you mentioned to me before, that you've go to most of Danish shows before. What's the difference for today?
Yes, most of the time I'm like VIP watching the show. This time I'm backstage, so I'm seeing the other side of the show, and I like it.
Yeah, you mentioned that you have another model to do. Would you be doing the same painting?
I'm almost done with her. Yes, she has an angel across her chest. I just have to put details. 30 minutes. So.
Really? Well, if you can see, it's like really good. And if you at home want something like this, how can they get in contact with you?
Well, I have a website, valbonabikerart.com. People can see my work, or they can order paintings or any of my work, or they can book me for makeup, body painting, or if they want art, pieces of art.
And you also said you did interior
Yes,
design.
I'm also interior designer, but that's another side of the story.
Okay, then, well, thank you very much. And I should ask you like a quick question. How do you find this? Because as you mentioned, she almost paints you like every other week or every week.
I love being Bobby's canvas, it's pretty cool, and I get some amazing exposure out of it, and the pictures are incredible.
You're standing for 3 hours. How do you find that?
One of a kind, you're never going to see this anywhere else, and yes, definitely, yeah, I love it.
Well, thank you very much, and I hope to see it on the catwalk. Thank you again, Bobby.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the show.
Thank you. So that was Bobby doing her body painting for the show today. So just stay tuned while we interview some of the other guests for Danish Wakeel Retrogression show for London Fashion Week. Bye. Welcome back to Klash Entertainment TV, and as I mentioned to you, we're at the Retrogression Autumn and Winter Show 2014 for Danish Wakeel at the London Fashion Week. We're at the Chelsea Borough, Kensington and Chelsea, so just stay tuned and watch the show, and we'll be right back. So just enjoy it. maybe that's it. Is it meant to I don't know. Welcome back, and I'm here with one of the models. Sorry, what's your name?
Mark.
Mark. So he is one of the models in the retrogression for Danish Wakeel London Fashion Week show today. So tell us, how do you feel about like walking down the aisle in wearing Danish collection?
Well, obviously, it's a great honor to be wearing designer's clothes. It was very stressful at first, but then it was really enjoyable, and the pieces are just amazing.
Definitely.
Those are actually painted jeans, on with the beautiful.
I noticed that the main theme was with the angel. Do you know what the angel is about?
I think this is the whole main theme about Venice and the opulence of Italy in many ways, and I think that he very well managed to portray that into his clothes. So it was a great pleasure to be part of the spirit of the night.
Okay. How did you find it all day? Because I know you models been here like maybe from what time? What time have you been here? What time have you been here?
Oh my God! We started rehearsal at 3 in the afternoon, and they didn't start before 9. So it was a long time to be here.
Definitely. So how did you feel anyway, like in front of all these people? Is it the first time you're walking for Danish in his collection?
Yes, it's my first time walking anyway, and so my first time for Danish, and it was very scary, and I think I got more comfortable on the second outfit. Okay. But it was a lot of fun. It was, and I'm really glad I did it. It was.
Okay, so are you like a model, or is it?
No, I mean I've done a few things, but I have another real proper job, and that's just a lot of fun to be doing that as well. So
thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy some other catwalk shows.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Just stay tuned now. We interview some more people. Welcome back to Klash Entertainment TV, and I'm here with Danish Wakeel himself for today's show, the retrogression for London Fashion Week Autumn Winter 2014 collection. He's going to tell us a little bit more about it. So hi, how are you?
Very good, thank you. I'm over the moon after this spectacular, huge success of the show. I'm literally flying now. I'm over the moon.
Really? So could you tell us the public more about the show itself, because we know it's called Retrogression. Could you tell us why the team Retrogression and why the name itself?
Well, the Retrogression is a collection inspired by an era of 1920s. When I design collections, I'm looking more into the concepts.
Yeah.
I don't get inspired by a color that obviously that comes later on.
Yeah.
But when I'm designing collections, the whole idea is all about a concept. And for this collection, I was studying the area of the period of 1920s, after the American World War, and when they won the war, there's a lot of influx of money, and they adopted to luxurious lifestyles, and what they did with that lifestyles, they went into decadence, they went into debauchery, there's a lot of drug practice there. So that was the main fulcrum of the collection, that's where the main inspiration came on board. And then, while studying, then I was looking at the cupids, the cupids you see.
Because I noticed the angels and the cupids, so I was just going to ask you that question. What
do cupids? You tell me the answer.
What love?
Yes, love, peace. They direct you towards the right direction.
Yeah.
And then I found a connection between the cupids and the 1920s era and, the debauchery and the decadence, and kind of juxtapose them into the collection.
Yeah. Could you tell us more also, because your designs are quite unique, because you use paint and all of that. Could you tell us why you use paint for unpainted, like this one for example? Could we see the jeans itself? It's actually could you tell us more about it?
The whole, there's the cupids there. There's elements of debauchery you will find. There's drug and all that. The prints are selected. I got them specially sort of done. They were more of you see the sex, drugs, debauchery, or alcohol, all of that. And the cupids in the end are directing the people the right way, love, a very peaceful, moderate lifestyle. So that's what the cupids were there for, Yeah,
and we noticed that you actually collaborated with Neil today with the dresses. Could you tell us more about it?
Well, Neil is a costume designer, but he sort of, what he does with my clothes is he's a tailor. Yeah. So he sort of stitches my designs and sort of, because my collection, as you said, 50 pieces collection. So I incorporate and so a lot of people got incorporated though. So basically, Neil was the tailor who sort of got my designs,
so it's
done.
Danish Wakeel.
Yeah, Danish Wakeel design. So I transfer. Neil has been an amazing friend to me. And he has been one of my mentors while I was a student. Yeah. So he guides me, he helps me sometimes, comes on with the styling and all of that. So the girl outfits, the corsets you see, the corsetry. Neil is a costume designer, being expert in the corsetry. So I passed on to all my designs to him for the female collection, and sort of he designed it. Some of them he done it, some I got it done from elsewhere. So,
Well, thank you very much, and we enjoyed the show. We love the all collaboration between the painting with the angel, and so we know what retrogression for the Danish Wakeel show is all about. So just stay tuned, and I'm sure you have tons of shows coming up, right?
Yes, I've got lots of plans coming up, but you would see, you're one of my very important,
Thank you very much.
So you'll get the invite for the upcoming event.
Okay. And before we go, do you want to tell us more about the sponsors itself? Because we don't want to go away without not knowing more about your sponsors.
The whole show for today has been sponsored by Berkeley Square Medical, which is a cosmetic company with their offices in Mayfair, London. They've got offices in Paris and they've in Dubai. So they have been one of the sponsors. The creative direction of the show has been handled by a Canadian dance company. It's a dance school and they do a lot of choreography for different shows all over the world. House of Projects. And the choreographer has been the director of the company, Olivia Buckles. The entire PR for the show has been done by London Model Academy.
Okay. And we know that you're like really with the collaboration with London Model Academy because most of your work is with them.
And I sort of share an iconic relationship, ever since the advent of my brand in 2010 and a few years prior to that as a model. That's one company I don't want to leave it, and our relationship has been quite iconic and hopefully it will become a real legendary in the future.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Danish, and I hope to come to more of your events because of your lovely design. So thank you, and I'm Chanise reporting for Klash Entertainment TV. Take care. Bye.